Hello, everybody. I'm Chunky Vanilla, and today the title is not a lie. This is the finale of my hardcore Minecraft world. I did die, but before we get through all the final walkthrough, I want to show you guys the 2 episodes I had in the backlog leading up to my death. So it won't be quite as long as my normal episodes, but I wanted to give you guys some context of what I've built and recorded before I tragically passed away. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy some more hardcore Minecraft. If I remember correctly, I have the pail, and what was the other one that I have? Jungle. So I have those 2. I need a couple more stacks of cherry, and I need like 3 more stacks of acacia logs. Man, that's still going? Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go fly to these biomes. Because I think this way, one of them's this way. I don't remember which one. I mean, there's those acacia trees right here on top of this, but that's that's not gonna be enough. But I think there's an actual acacia biome somewhere over here. I haven't seen a single acacia biome this direction. When am I going to turn around? That... This is insulting. This is more insulting than the one on top of the mountain over there. What? I'm chopping these down. I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not that. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. And there's cherries right here. I'm so lucky. Okay, so I need a little over 3 stacks of acacia and a little over 2 stacks of cherry. Why do I keep breathing so hard? 2 bees. 2 bees or not 2 bees? That is the question. I was worried it would take like 5 trips for me to find these biomes, so I'm glad it all happened on the first one. Anyway, let's go home. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. I'm just going to mark each of these with the wood type I want to use. And then I'll do pale oak across from that. And I'll do cherry down here. Actually, I'm going to do cherry next to the mangrove in here. So it's a little, it's not a transition necessarily, but it's 2 of the different wood color types. But I'm going to place all the wood. So like all the log stripes, all the stairs, all the that stuff. Let's just drop off all these woods real quick. And I'll just grab cobblestone, stone. I put on my deep slate over there. Granite, andesite, tough, diorite. Do I have extra polished? I do. So I'll probably end up using polish for a majority of these. I'm just going to make another stack of polished granite. And then deep slate bricks. Maybe. I'll take stone bricks. Okay. Let's grab a stone cutter. Okay. Let's head back down. And before I commit, I'm going to go grab some deep slate. That's all I have? Oh, good heavens. Okay. That's good to know. I love this one. I love this one. This one's sick. I love this one. I like all these. I like all these. I don't know how I feel about the black on these. I might switch that. This is probably the most basic one, but I still like it. I still like it. I love the tough as the background. Today, the goal is to put the villagers in their respective houses. But first, I need to figure out, one, what villagers I want in general, first and foremost. And then two, where I want each of them. It's crazy. Have they, like, upped how often villages spawn? Because there's two literally right there. And I passed one earlier already. I live in one. There's another one right there. That's wild. It's so dense. It doesn't know how to handle this. How big is this thing? My computer's gonna crash. Oh my god. This is massive. Wow. Wow. I mean, this is by far the biggest one I've seen. All right, let's go. That was all I needed. This whole 20-minute trip for a minute's worth of me digging terracotta. That's nice. I don't feel like I wasted my time at all. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time, because now this portal down here is going to be so much more useful, because I can get frogs from it, I can get terracotta from it, and I can get sand from it. It's still so weird walking by that and not hearing the screams of a million villagers. I found where I can get more friends for you. I like normal. I like normal. I like normal. I think the red is just too much. That's the only one where I'm like kind of not a huge fan of how it looks. I guess let me see how this will look real quick. I'll just if I like this, then I'm changing it, but if I don't, if I'm not in love with it, I should say, then I'm not changing it. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, that sucks. That's fine. That's fine. I might need to dye some more white terracotta. I don't think I'm quite there. Okay. 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 I'm done. I'm done. I'm done changing it around. Wrong way. I should have grabbed blocks. Sir? Am I losing my mind? I thought I saw an Enderman. I did see an Enderman. Sir. Sir, come here. Come here. What are you doing here? Come here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, sir. Sir! Do I have thorns? Oh, what did you get hit by, you dork? There we go. I thought it would be more of a jump type situation. What'd you get hit by? Oh, that was a slingshot. Jeez, hold on. Oh, he's spinning. Don't look at me like that. What? Oh, you scumbag. Are you serious? You better. You better. No, 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 no. We're not. Oh my god, we're not doing this again. Not quite. Not quite. So I'm going to put all the sides in. Then I'm going to put the stairs over each. Or at least the wood. And then I'll grab the stone for each of them in a second. I need cobblestone stairs. I also need spruce. I didn't do this one either. Okay, so I need spruce stairs. Cobblestone, polished, tough. Stone brick. Oh, God. Okay. So a couple stone brick, actually. So I need 2 stone brick. I need polished, tough. I also need... So I need spruce, oak, and birch. I need cobblestone. I need polished, tough. I need stone brick, polished, tough, normal, andesite. I think polished andesite. Yeah, polished andesite. Let me cook. Let me cook. Hold on. I know I'm missing some. I think I'm missing some. I'm actually not missing any. Huh. All right. So I think what I'm going to do now is everything from this point on, I'm going to hollow out the one block in the wall. I think before I record the next part, I'm going to look at some inspiration. And I'll kind of go from there. Because I'm really not too sure what I want to do. Other than like subway train station type beat. Oh yeah, I guess I should re-say, hey, I know this is in the middle of a video, but I added shaders. So I'm going to start having shaders. We'll see if I get bored of them. But so far, about 5 minutes in, I'm feeling pretty great about them. Should I make a to-do board? I'll do that. I think that'll be a fun little thing. See, I think that's better because that kind of blends into the edges right there, and I'm not a huge fan of that. This is going to be filled out, not fully, but of things that I'm thinking of off the top of my head. I'm going to fill it out, and then at the start of next episode, I'm going to kind of walk through them a little bit. Also, I'm going to talk about like a pseudo kind of order. I'm going to try and do them all. Guardian Farm. Creeper Farm exterior. Yes. And I even have a little tweak I want to do that before I put it in this world. So I have to take a look at that. Tree Farm. I think this one might be one of my first priorities. Food farm slash food slash farm storage silos. So, and these are all in position. They're already all where I want them to be. So it's just a matter of actually getting the exterior built for them and designed. So maybe soon. Those might be my top two. And then Frog House, Bee Sanctuary. I think the Bee Sanctuary is going to be the big one. And the Frog House is going to be this little one right here. Streets and lights for city. I mean, I already have it mapped out, like in the corner, how I want it, and like how far on everything. I haven't fully designed what street lights I want. I still want them to be more medieval, like the surface of these cities are going to be. I just don't know how. I kind of want to do. I saw one where it looked just like a really big tiki torch, so I'm gonna try and use that as some inspiration. Other stones storage drills. So these are going to be a little tricky because I can't dig down because they're all over either the iron farm or maybe they're all just over the iron farm because the iron farm, yeah, they all are over the iron farm because the iron farm stops here. So yeah, boom. That's an issue. Where did he? Oh, there he is. I want to see what you're selling. Nothing I want. Truthfully. I'll probably just put one that says build new message board. Dirt storage area. I don't even know where I want to do that. Maybe over because I want it close to the drills. I just don't know if I want it on the other side, like where the tree farm is gonna be, or I felt like past the stone, cobblestone, and deep slate, or if I want it on this side next to the iron and the gold. Tree farm storage building. So I want the tree farm in the hangar, obviously, with all my other farms, but the actual tree storage is going to be on top of the hill, like where my little pond is, like over there. City name? I have no idea what I want the city name to be. Nether Hub. That is something that I started. And I think I've decided that it's all going to be on the nether roof just because it'll be easier to deal with. And then my axolotl tank. I'll probably find somewhere near here to put it. Maybe like on this. Some notable things that I have not put on this. My house. That is a really big one. My pet house. That's another big one. I guess I can put get netherite. Ooh. And then I guess I'll mark that this will be in the second city. Because I want the city surrounding the nether portal to be like magical. More magic based. So like that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Okay. I think that's it. I have what? 21 things to do. This is pretty good. After some hard thinking, I decided that I'm going to work on my nether hub. I think I'm going to put it all above. Because that'll give me more leeway with what I want to build. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. But the main goal is going to be setting up the portals in all the locations that I need. Which means I also need to figure out the actual location that I want all of them in. Oh, excuse me, boss man. Can you move, please? Oh, am I in your way now? Sorry. There we go. Wow, would you look at that?
Down whichever keybind we set to place blocks.
Oh.
Alright, so here we go. We're going to flick the lever, get under, and then we're going to hold down our place button right here. And if we break the piston, we can see that the bedrock is broken underneath. And hopefully that should break the bedrock underneath. Alright, so here we go. We're going to flick the lever, get under, and then we're going to hold down our place button right here. And if we break the piston, we can see that the bedrock is broken underneath. And that's it. It's really as simple as that. It doesn't take much time at all.
You didn't use it. Okay. Well, that's okay. Oh my god. Now I'm having to reset this up with N. Oh my god. No! Welcome back, everybody. So, as you can see, I died in one of the stupidest ways possible. And, yeah. So, I was not too proud of that, which kind of made me stop playing for a little bit. And, yeah. We're here. And I just wanted to record a kind of final tour of everything that I've done, at least on here, because this is really the walkable area around me is really the only places that I am proud of. I mean, obviously I have my creeper farm over there. I have a couple other things scattered around my end area, the nether. I didn't do much there because of how I died, but yeah, I just wanted to do one final tour of the city and everything in it. And I think I want to start. That is a secret tool that we will see later. But for now, let's just walk through and kind of see everything. I want to start down here with my storage because this was the first thing that I built in this world. I was very proud of it, and I was expecting to use it the whole time, but it was a lot smaller than I expected. Even with all these chests here, it wasn't big enough for a lot of things that I wanted. So by the end, at least for some of the bulk construction stuff, that ended up being kind of pointless. But everything else was fine. I mean, sure, my iron could have been full, but it's pretty much all still just in the iron farm. This is the museum. I never fully was able to do what I wanted. I mean, I could say that for everything, but this was the first armor set and tool set for when I killed the Ender Dragon. There's the egg. This was my era after slaying the Ender Dragon and putting this up here. This was the armor that I wore. And then these were my first diamond tools. My first diamond sword is actually with that. I had other diamond tools I made before all of those. But my sword is the one that's over there. And then this was my new set. The set that I died in. I did go back and grab all my tools. These were all the tools and armor and my elytra. And I wanted to use both for the elytra instead of... Oh, wait, no, I didn't have an elytra with that one. But yeah, I wanted to use a second armor stand to fully display the elytra. But this was the little humble museum that I had. I was actually kind of proud of the villager system that I had down here. I mean, it's a really big room. There's a lot that are still here. And yeah, the chute that goes directly from the bedroom up there down here. I was really happy with this. That was probably the biggest project that I've had to do for a villager breeder in any of my worlds. So that was nice. And then, of course, the subway station. All of my villagers, they are all actually full. Just not utilized fully. Like these, I don't even think, yeah, I never even traded with these guys. But that doesn't mean that I don't love these hallways. I mean, I love all these hallways. I still think this one's one of my favorites. Partly because it's the OG one. And then this one's my least favorite. By far. I was never happy with this one just because of how different birch logs look than their wood. But this one's actually so nice too. And then this one's probably the best looking in my opinion. It's just so, like, all the colors are gray and white. I mean, in the same family, there's a little bit of a bluish right there. And I just think the spruce ties it all in together so nicely. But there's the subway station right there with all my villager trading halls. And then this is my magnum opus. My garage, my auto farm area, the warehouse, as I love to call this. And this was the most automatic farms I've had in a world by far. I mean, not even close. My usual farms stopped at the beetroot, wheat, carrot, potato, and then maybe sugarcane. I think I had one world where I did a sugarcane farm. But I have kelp, sugar cane, my cactus farm right here, and then I have pumpkin and melon. I think this one's melon, and then pumpkin. And of course my beacon that is just stranded down here. And then my carrots and potatoes. And then my wheat farm right here. Then my beetroot farm right here. And then my I'll show the bamboo farm right here. This one was, I don't think this was the biggest pain to do, but it definitely took me way longer than it should have based on how easy it is. And then all my sheep right here in all their different colors. I mean, they're just loading these up. But these are all my automatic farms. I have my extra stock of sheep back there. But yeah, this is the warehouse, my magnum opus, the thing I'm most proud of. Actually, I'm not going to say that's my favorite part, but it is my magnum opus. I will stand by that. That is my magnum opus. I have my mine right here, but I don't really need to go down it. It's a strip mine. You guys have all seen what strip mines look like. And then over here, just all the pre-work laid down of where I wanted all my storage. And then I would say I'm very happy with this. My cobblestone, stone, and deep slate storage area. It's not as detailed as I initially wanted, but I'm still very happy with how this ended up turning out. And of course, this is all full, at least pretty much, except for that. And then my stone right here, which I really didn't have very much of. And then the one that I had the least of by far, I don't even know if I still have any in here. My deep slate. Yep, there we go. Just a stack and a little bit extra. But yeah, this was something I had a lot of fun doing. And it kind of stretched my brain a little bit on the kind of decorating. And it really made me think about what I wanted the aesthetic to look like. This was really the only thing that I've built where it was the start of the kind of medieval aesthetic. I mean, I guess the wall could count, but I feel like it's just a standard wall. I mean, and the wall is my favorite part. By far, the wall is my favorite part. I've never built a wall this big, especially with weathering and being able to go on the inside. So I'm the happiest with the wall, but I don't think it really established a style necessarily. I just want to take a quick second, not necessarily walk through the whole thing, but I want to look at all the watchtowers like one more time. I think I need to go to bed before I keep going, but I was so happy with these. I actually think these kind of helped establish the style a little bit with all the armor in there and the weapons. But yeah, I love this whole wall. I'm so happy with it and how it turned out. They each had a rough kind of idea of what I wanted, like the windows through and the extra balcony up top, but I tried to make each of them unique within that same template. And then, of course, my little fisherman cove area down here was another one that I was happy with, especially it being different. Curve in, yep. And then it should be right here, yep. And all the fishing barrels, all the windows going out to the river right here. Just, ooh, okay. Just so nice. Just a nice view. And all my silos that I never built. I guess we can check out the iron farm real quick. This was another difficult challenge that I put on myself because I wanted to do a lot of things that I've never done before in Minecraft, even though I've played it for so long. I mean, I was playing in the alpha with my cousin, but I wanted to build iron farms underground. I started with one and it wasn't fast enough, so then I built a second one that both funnel into this, and it's working right now, actually. But since I traded so much iron, I mean, a lot of it ended up getting used regardless. I do really like the underground iron farms, even though I feel like they would have been a little faster if they weren't underground. I still liked them. I think it was a fun idea to put into the world, and it works super well. I didn't have to travel far like with the creeper farm, putting it completely over the ocean, because that one I wanted to actually be as fast as it possibly could, because I wanted that one to be super efficient because of how inefficient the iron farms ended up being underground. But if the iron farms were more efficient underground, I probably would have put the creeper farm underground as well. I'm trying to think of other things I want to look at. I mean, there's the pond right here with all my little axolotls. My boys, I love them. My first four, and then my camel, just the absolute buffoon who keeps throwing himself in here. And I didn't do much with the nether portal and the city surrounding it, but I'm still happy with the design I put in place for the nether portal. And unfortunately for that and the shell of the creeper farm I was going to use, I'm never going to end up using those. I mean, I might take inspiration from both of them, but I'll never be able to use them. The boys, my allays that I saved from the illagers. I feel like I should have 8. But I don't remember how many I actually ended up having. My giant nether portal with the marks of how wide the actual shrine for it was going to be. And then the wall, all the weathering on there. I'm so happy with how the wall ended up looking. Even though I feel like I could have swapped out the ropes right there for a lighter shade. Maybe I could have used like a spruce wood for those. But I'm still really happy with how those turned out. How the gates turned out. I love the gates. And, yeah. I think that's pretty much it that I want to go around and tour. And I mean, I will show building that, obviously, at some point in this. Let's pick out a plot. Okay. Let's see. Let's be a little bougie. Let's be a little bougie for my grave. Maybe some polished tuff. Now let's find a plot. I'll start making my grave. You know, I think this hill is a great hill. This little cliff for it. Okay. Yeah, I'm building a big thing for me. Why wouldn't I? Okay. Ooh, that does not look great. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, I think one more on the top, like one more row on the top will look good. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And then we'll do a little... I'll just start naming accolades. Mayor. Pet owner. Philanthropist. Caring. Great at building walls. Superstitious. Is that how you spell superstitious? Sure. Will be deeply missed. Okay. Not deeply. Will be missed. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Okay. Let me just put up these golden carrots real quick. Say goodbye to all my pets. And then we'll bury myself. Goodbye. Goodbye, orange cat. Goodbye, blue-eyed cat. Goodbye, white cat. Goodbye, other blue-eyed cat. Goodbye, yellow-eyed cat. Goodbye, tan cat. Goodbye, grayed cat. Goodbye, white and black cat. Goodbye, other orange cat. I will miss all of you. I will not miss the noises you make, though. Goodbye, my goat, my frog. I'm sorry I could never find any baddies for you, but it's okay. Goodbye, all my bucket of axolotls that I never got to do anything with. Goodbye, blue-collared dog. Goodbye, purple-collared dog. Goodbye, yellow-collared dog. These two are my OGs. Goodbye, red-colored dog. Red-collar dog. And goodbye, original yellow-collar dog. And I'm keeping him in that house because I want him to be safe, you know? Oh, wait. Goodbye, my camel. I may have traveled 3,000 blocks for you to constantly stick yourself in this pond. But it was worth it. It was so worth it. Goodbye, my light blue axolotl. Goodbye, my brown axolotl. Goodbye, my pink axolotl. And goodbye, my yellow axolotl. You guys were my goats. My rays of sunshine. And now, finally, goodbye, message board. All of these projects will forever go unfinished. Damn. And of course, the gravestone. Here lies Chunky Vanilla, 2025 to 2026. He was a mayor, a pet owner, a philanthropist, and he was caring. He was great at building walls. He was pretty superstitious, and he will be missed. With that, yeah, I was prepared. I'm going to bury myself one final time. It was so much fun playing hardcore Minecraft for you guys. Unfortunately, I was not able to, or I didn't record the very beginning, so you guys didn't get to see the full journey. But I'm super happy with how it turned out and what I was able to record for you guys. This was a lot of fun. This isn't going to be the last Minecraft series that I do. In fact, I'm going to be trying something else, but I don't want to spoil anything other than that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos from me. I know I had a little bit of a lull right here after I died in this world, but I will be back. And there will be more. There will be other series. The Backlog Chronicles are coming back. I might have some more Marvel Rivals. I really don't know. Maybe some Fortnite that I'm going to be playing with my friends. We are going back into Fortnite. And who knows what else there might be. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And have a great day. We're also going to end this episode with some aesthetic shots that I took